Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Whitney. I'm a makeup artist based out of Newport, Virginia, and today I'm going to be doing this IG Baddie matte makeup inspired look. The IG model is Amaya Colon, and her makeup artist is Diana Shin. So we're gonna be doing something matte. Look at these. Oops. Focus. Look at these looks. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. Maybe something like this. Something. We'll see what we come up with. We'll see what I come up with. Okay, so I'm starting out with my brows pretty much already done. I'm gonna prep my eyelid for eyeshadow, and I'm probably just gonna speed through this part and explain what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna prep my eyes for eyeshadow. I am just prepping my whole lid with this foundation. Sometimes I just use foundation. Sometimes I use, well, majority of the times I use concealer, but I squirted out too much on my palette, so I was like, I'm just gonna use it. And this isn't a simple look. If I was using something with like color, I would use a lighter concealer to make the shadows pop more, but we're gonna be working with neutral, so it's not that important to use a lighter concealer. And this, I'm not going to be using this foundation, but the foundation that I am using is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Warm Sand. So this is pretty much like my match. The first eyeshadow I'm going to start off with is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in Burnt Orange. I always use this as a transition color. Pretty much majority of my looks that I do, I use this color. As you can see, it has a hole in it. And I'm not going to set my base because I really don't need to. I don't even set it anymore. I just tap the eyeshadows on. So I'm going to be running this color through my crease, and I'm using a Crown Brush 441 blending brush. I don't want to wait on this parade, but I'm starting to question that was me. I'm not looking for just. The next color I'm going to take is Sienna by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to be running that through my crease with a Smith 230 brush. And now I'm just going to try, just make sure the colors are blended together. I'm going back with that first blending brush and taking some burnt orange and sweeping it just above where I put Sienna. Okay, so I think, I'm looking at the monitor, and I think I want to add like some brown. It looks like reddish. So I'm gonna add some brown, and I'm just taking this brown right here from Anastasia Riviera palette, and I'm just gonna run that through my crease as well. let's get through this. On my lid, I'm going to be taking, I think this is called Orange Soda eyeshadow, and I'm just going to be putting that on my lid. Going back in with the Smith 230 brush and just blending out the edges. So for eyeliner, I'm going to be using an eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using the Melt Cosmetics black eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using a Smith 205 angle brush, and I feel like this is the best black eyeshadow out there in my opinion. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I want to angle.
So don't just say things that I've already heard. I want your body without your soul. I don't want to love who will come and go. I work my pride if right now you decide that you are not ready to settle down. But if you want my heart, then it's time.
Okay, so now I'm going to put on mascara, and I'm going to run this black gel liner by, I think this is by LA Girl. It's a gel eyeliner. It doesn't move. You need this. Amanda's put me on. I love her. Like I've been following her for years on Instagram. See, that's what I get for talking. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. But I like to make sure the lash line is black and it doesn't have any light eyeshadow peeking through. I just don't like when, you know, you put on lashes and you can see like your skin. It's like something. I just try. Or just try to make sure like the base of your lashes are, oh my god, as dark as possible. So lovely. You have to fix that. How nice. So what I'm gonna do is, with some foundation, there we go. And then might tap a little bit of eyeshadow on it, but ta-da! Okay. Then go in today. Okay. Okay, so good enough. I'm gonna put on some mascara and put on some lashes, and I'll be back. We're gonna be back to do the face. I have 23 minutes. I know I can do this in 23 minutes. Okay, so now I'm going to be starting on my face, and we're going to keep this look matte. I believe I said that. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra. I am in the shade 435 Bisque Warm, Bisque W. So I'm going to be using this. I'm not going to be using a primer. Why? Because I'm not going anywhere. If I were to use a primer, I'd use the Milk primer, but for wet, I'm not going anywhere. It is almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:51. Ooh, need my business. So that's why I'm not using a primer, because I'm not going anywhere. But before I do my makeup, I wash my face and I use a moisturizer. So the moisturizer is my primer. So, and I'm probably gonna be mixing this with a little bit of that Too Faced Warm Sand, because I have some of it left over from what I used on my eye, and I'm not letting it go to waste. Shoot, dang it. Now I'm just gonna spread the foundation all over my face. And the way I like to do my foundation, I'm probably going to say this in every video, I like to spread a thin layer down to avoid cakiness. And spread it out. Spread out a thin layer. I like to work in thin layers. Then I like to take a foundation brush. And this is a Morphe Y10 brush. I don't even know if they still have this brush, but Crown Brush has a brush too, just like it. Crown Brush cut the check. And wow. See how they just blended in? Okay. So then I like to use a foundation brush to pat in the coverage, to, you know, put on the coverage. Then step 3, it's kind of like a 1, 2, 3 step. First, put down a thin layer. Then I like to stamp it in with a foundation brush. Then I like to blend out, just go over it with a damp beauty blender. You know, pick up the excess. Blend it out, and that's how I do my foundation, like a 1, 2, 3 step, you know. So I'm gonna do that all over my face. I'm only gonna put foundation in the center of my forehead. Well, this foundation, I usually, well, I'm going to go in with a darker foundation around the perimeter of my forehead. I just love a bronzy forehead, a brown forehead. So that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put this in the middle. I am so proud of myself for like filming this video, sitting down, getting it done. I'm feeling this look. I'm feeling it. And my favorite part, well, one of my favorite parts, well, this might be my favorite part, is the foundation. Seeing like your complexion just even out, just love it so much. So now I'm going to go around the perimeter of my forehead with a darker foundation. The foundation I'm going to be using is the Fenty Beauty 420, just something darker. Like, I'm just going to be putting that around my forehead and like, I guess contouring with it, bronzing. And I usually, to bronze contour, instead of like sucking in, I just smile. I feel like it's easier. I tell my clients to smile too. Okay, so I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Usually this is where I stop with like my bronzing. I just go around my cheeks, but I'm going to use a darker foundation and make a line, like actually try and contour and cut. You see how it's cut right there? So let's hope I don't mess it up. Then we're going to blend up to contour. You want to blend it up, tap, swirl, just blend up. Now I'm going to be doing my under eye concealer, and I'm going to be taking Tarte Shape Tape in medium tan golden. And that's it. Like, when I watch these girls literally cover their face in concealer, paint their face white, I don't understand. I just don't understand. So first I'm going to blend out the edges. Make sure it blends nicely. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend out the rest. And then I'm going to immediately set with powder because I don't care what no one say. Under eye, you're going to crease. It's prone to creasing. You want to just make sure you hurry up and set. I'm taking the Laura Mercier powder with the damp sponge, and I don't bake. I'm just gonna press it in. So now I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier powder, and I'm just gonna set everywhere that I don't have like a darker foundation or the bronzing that it did. So I'm gonna set down here, my nose, middle of the forehead with the Laura Mercier powder. So I'm going to set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist so my face doesn't look powdery. Woo. To set the bronze parts of my face, I'm going to be taking MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in dark. And I'm going to just be sweeping that on my cheeks and the perimeter of my forehead. I'm not looking for just an affair. On a love that is based on the truth, not just dead. And also I'm going to take this powder and just like bronze my nose. I don't contour. I don't like, no, I don't do the contouring, but I do want to give my nose like some shape so it's just not flat all in this area from just using the concealer. So I'm just gonna lightly. Does anyone have any blush recommendations? If you do, please put them in the comments below because ooh, child, this blush is so old. I'm using the Too Faced. They don't even make this anymore. Like, it's called Love Hangover. It's just a pink blush. I'm just using this pink blush. And I'm going to be going in with the same brush that I bronzed with, which is the Morphe M527. Don't even know if they still have this brush. Oh god. There's nothing on my brush. I'm gonna go back over the places I used the Laura Mercier powder with a face powder that's close to my skin tone, just to avoid flashback. It's kind of like a double setting. And I'm just going to keep this on the lower parts of my face. Blend out this blush too. Just blend everywhere. Oh my god, I gotta do my lower lash line. And I'm gonna spray myself once again. Alright, Alright, so I'm just going to smudge my transition color under my lash line, which is, what is this? Burnt orange. So for my lower lash line, I feel like it's just a little plain. I'm going to add a dark brown pencil to my waterline. And this is by LA Girl. I don't know, it's called Dark Brown. So for lips, I'm gonna first start out with Cork lip liner by MAC. I'm gonna line my lips. I'm being a little aggressive. I draw it on a little thick so I can blend it out. And I have a little bit of like Vaseline on my lips, so that's helping it blend. I'm just pressing my lips together. And I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Nude Matte Lipstick. It's called Nude. And I'm just gonna put that in the center and like blend it down. I'm rubbing off like the lipstick because it's getting the lip liner on it, so just so I can make sure I get the actual color. And I'm going to like lightly just trace around the lip. I try. Is that it? Is this the look? Is this it? Oh my god, where's my phone? Well, please stop. Well, this is it. I'm trying to look at my monitor to see what I'm looking like, or what it's giving. Is that what that's what the girls say? What it's giving, and I mean, I'm satisfied. I'm feeling it. Oh my god, I finally did a tutorial. I'm so happy. Okay. More tutorials are coming. You all are going to get to see my style of makeup, which I consider myself soft glam. Don't get it twisted. It's full glam, but you know, it's the softer side of what glam is these days. Yeah, I hope you all subscribe if you made it this far. Everything is mmuxwhitney. mmuxwhitney. That's where you can find me. Yep, I'm taking clients. If you'd like to book me for an appointment, you can email me, DM me, call me, beat me if you want to reach me. I got you. I'm available. I feel like I didn't really get to talk during this tutorial. I was just so focused on getting it done, but more content on the way. And yeah, I like it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all subscribe. More videos on the way, and thank you for tuning in, and leave a comment. I need some blush recommendations. I do. Yeah. So So if you have any blush recommendations, please let me know. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. And I haven't even been doing highlighter anyway, so yeah, but can we do this in one take?